You know, the Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, appears to be on a collision course with organized labor in Nigeria. This is having to do with a planned protest in solidarity with the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUU. Whereas the minister says the planned action is illegal, Labor's reply is straightforward. Freedom of expression and protest are within the ambit of the law and therefore guaranteed by the Constitution. So the minister has no power to stop it. This appears to be a season of anomie in our country, Jide.
I don't know.
The minister is a lawyer.
Yes, but that doesn't matter.
Okay.
That is a lawyer doesn't matter. If he has taken
No, but
position,
it does. He should know what is law and what is not law.
He may not be talking law at this time.
Okay.
May not be talking law. You know, a man has the option to follow his intuition or follow his mind. So, in this case, I've not seen that Nigerian leader, that Nigerian public officer who will go and arrest the NLC chairman if he were to lead a protest. You say it's illegal. Arrest the NLC chairman, let us see whether you are not going to cause a much bigger problem across our country. You know, so everyone should be concerned that nothing is being done to put an end to the strike that is ongoing. Yes, there are issues that divide the stakeholders, but problems are meant to be solved. Government has set up 2 panels now. Both panels clearly have not come up with the kind of resolutions that the people in government wanted. We had the Muslim Jibrin Committee. They were supposed to renegotiate the 2009 agreement with ASUU. Government didn't do anything about Muslim Jibrin's recommendations. Muslim, by the way, was a former executive secretary of the Universities Commission.
Yeah.
Then we have Nime Briggs. Nime Briggs has reportedly come out with recommendations that are startling, including recommending the 180% increase in the wages of professors. When you look at what government will need, is a humongous sum of money. You had what I think the minister was saying, that look, they will need more than 500 billion to be able to fulfill all righteousness in this conflict with ASUU. But I buy the idea that Femi Falana has come up with, that look, reach out to the National Assembly, come up with a supplementary budget with 200 billion, solve this problem. If you solve this problem, Nigerians will be happy. The students will be happy. The education system will not continue to face the kind of threats that it's facing now, because you can't shut down universities since February 14. And you are showing no sign that you want
nothing to give.
No, there are implications for some of what is going on. So if you cannot meet those demands, call these people back. That was why I said, if I were the president, I would say, look, we are all my children. Come. This thing is, I can't do this, but I can do this. Can we find a middle ground?
Yeah.
To not attempt to even have that kind of conversation is what I find really disturbing. So now it's coming to the point that NLC wants to do nationwide protest. Some aviation workers too are saying no, that we will shut down the aviation sector. I can guarantee you that if anyone shuts down the aviation sector, even for 2 days,
maybe they
this
will do
whole
something.
thing. Yes, there are some sectors that you can't allow to go on strike even for one day.
Yeah, yeah.
The oil sector, for example, Pengasan people, if they say, "Look, we are going on strike," Pengasan
Power, or even the telcos.
we will say, no, you can't do that. They will reach out to them. They will solve the problem. But it's the education sector. That should tell you the accent that we place on education. That we can allow the universities to
It's
be.
not just NLC. About 40 affiliated bodies
Yes.
want to go on the strike from the 26th of this month. 26th is when, Paul?
Today is that's about 4 days. Today's 22nd, right? Yeah.
But look at this. There's a splinter group from ASUU. What is it called now? Congress of something, CONUA or something. And so they say it's a creation of somebody in government. And you are wondering if we are serious about solving
Those
problems.
ones they are not serious.
Those ones will just cash out. Make a little bit.
They are not
At the end of
serious.
the day, it's the mainstream that.
Who is going to even
roll
listen
it.
to those ones? NLC, many of them have their children in the university. For 5 months and a few days, the universities have been on strike. And we are doing nothing about it. I was talking to a boy, was it 2 or 3 days ago? He said, I wanted to submit my project when the strike started. And he said, I've already lost 1 year because of COVID.
Wow.
Is that the kind of future we are building? There are some, I once said there are some sectors that should never go on strike in this country. Because when the education sector goes on strike, it's like the future of Nigeria is going on strike. That's what it means.
Let's factor this in somewhere into it. I hear Mr. President has given a 2-week ultimatum to the
But they denied
education
it.
minister.
No, they denied it. They said that what he said, that it should be given 2 to 3 weeks to come up with a solution. Well, but we know that there have been promises. You know, this government, Nigerian government, comes up with resolutions or makes promises and then fail. There is nothing about this government that has inspired confidence in the labor unions that there will be a solution. Now, he has committed himself to trying to get an agreement in 2-3 weeks. Maybe this strike will make him to be more serious.
Okay.
We are just talking about the aviation sector. You know, once it's grounded, you know what happens. People can't travel.
The minister is belching orders and so on.
I just see it as he must just talk.
Yeah.
And I don't expect anything different from the Minister of Information. It's always, I see it as grandstanding. You know, that's just the truth. They will go on this. The only thing that will stop this strike is if they come up with something very concrete.
Resolve between now and the next 24
the
hours.
strike. Why should we? We don't. Who wants to go on strike? People don't want to go on strike. People want to work. Nobody really loves going on strike. People want to work. But if the language government understands is strike, then that is it. It should go that way.
Do they understand it?
Well,
Let's hear Ernest. Ernest is reaching us from Enugu. I greet you, Ernest. Welcome. Ernest, are you there?
Me too. Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm enjoying your program. I always enjoy it. Yeah, Jide, what you are discussing now, I have not seen any country who never took their university program serious. It's only in Nigeria that I have not seen a government that never took education serious. It's only in Nigeria I have not seen this. And anyway, the only thing that we can do is everybody get his PVC, because this APC government has destroyed Nigeria.
Next, we are not talking APC or PDP. As a matter of fact, we don't need a PDP or APC solution to our problem, this particular problem. We need a Nigerian solution. And the solution is inside our palms.
Yes.
All right, I hear we must go ahead, but the debate continues. ASUU, government, I know if you come to a middle ground, you'll save us these sleepless nights. Okay.